Hey guys, welcome to another video of Node-RED tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you about the HTTP endpoints. So without wasting time, let's get started. So first of all, I'm going to show you about creating HTTP end for get method. Okay. So I have selected the get method and slash hello. This is my endpoint. Okay. And I have taken a function node or a template node where I have written my HTML code. Okay, and this is HTTP response node. Okay, so without wasting time, let me run this localhost slash hello. If you can see, we are getting that output hello world node-RED. So whatever we are passing in HTTP body, okay, that is printing here. Coming to the second flow, so here I am demonstrating about the query parameter. Okay, so how to catch a query parameter and display it in the HTML page. Okay, so let me show you the get node, that HTTP node, and passing the get and giving some endpoint. Again, taking a template node and writing my HTML code, and now here passing the request.query.name where I'll be passing the name value, and we will be catching here and displaying it in the HTML page. Okay, and this is HTTP response node. Okay, so without wasting time, so let me show you. Okay, so I just passed a name and the value for that. Okay, you can see the value is printing in my page, that is web page. Okay, so whatever you pass in the query parameter, so it will be catching and displaying it into the HTML page. So coming to the third flow, so we are handling a URL parameter in the HTTP endpoint. Okay, so this is also similar like query parameter, but here the parameters will be passing in the URL, not as a query. Okay, let me show you. So here also I am using the HTTP node. I'm taking a get method and passing the URL. Okay, and same HTML template node, and now we are passing as request.params.name. Okay, okay, and same as HTTP response node. Okay, now let us test this. So as you can see, I'm passing the value here hello params slash node-RED. So what I'm passing is displaying here hello node-RED. Okay, if you pass anything else, it's going to display the same thing. So whatever you're passing into the parameters will be displayed into the. So coming to the fourth flow, okay, I'm going to show about the request headers. Okay, so here first I am taking the HTTP node, setting it as a get method and passing hello headers as an endpoint. So here comes the interesting point where I am catching a request.headers.user agent. So user agent is a default headers set by the browser. Okay, if you can Google about this, you'll get a more information about this user agent. okay, and HTTP response node. Okay, let me go you and show the details. Localhost, I'm passing that endpoint, click on enter. So you can see this is the default header set by browser. Okay, so whatever the headers are there, it will be catching and displaying in the web browser. Okay, coming to the next flow. Okay, here I am demonstrating about the setting the data and capturing it and displaying on the web page. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm using the timestamp. Okay, I'll trigger the timestamp and store it in this node. Okay, I will set that node with the data which I'm sent from the timestamp. Okay, so next will be I'm using the HTTP get method. I'm passing some endpoint. So when I trigger this, the copy time, basically this will take a timestamp of the node which I already stored, and whatever the data we are setting will be displayed. Okay, timestamp is the way like data will be captured and displayed in the HTML page. Okay, and this is the HTTP response. So let me trigger this or go to that URL, localhost. Hello data. Okay, so you can see that it has been captured some timestamp which already set. Okay, so let me set that again. If you can see, I am setting the different timestamp now, and let me trigger it again. So you can see that there is another timestamp being set off. So whenever the timestamp is triggered, there is a new timestamp that is set, and it will be getting in this web page. Coming to the next node. So here I am sending the JSON content to the HTML page and trying to display. So here I used get method, and this is the endpoint. I'm using the template node, and I'm passing this JSON as an input, and will be displaying this as a content in HTML page. And this is the set header where I'm setting the header, that is content type application JSON. Okay, and HTTP response. Okay, so let me trigger this node, localhost hello JSON. So whenever I trigger this, so you can see that I'm getting output, the JSON output, that is hello world. So the header which I set, if you want to see the header which I set, that can be seen here. Okay, hello.json. You can see that whatever the content type I'm setting, it is displaying here. Okay, so next flow I'm trying to show you about the post data, okay, to the HTML page. Okay, so here I'm trying to post the raw data and capturing it in the HTML page. Okay, so here hello payload, the payload is the content where I'm sending the raw data and trying to display, okay, in the HTTP page. So let me go to the Postman. Yeah, okay, so here let me take a new tab, entering the URL, select the post and localhost 1880 hello-raw. Okay, here I want to send the data, body data, and select the raw and just enter sample data, okay, and click on send. So we can see that in the response HTML content is displaying, and we see that data whatever I'm sending like simple data is appending over here. So in this next flow I'm trying to show you sending the JSON input to the HTML page and appending it here, okay. So here I go to the Postman and I have already copy pasted that URL, and this is the post method, and the body I'm trying to send this JSON body to it, okay. I'm passing as name Node-RED, okay. Let me trigger this. If you can see the output, okay, hello Node-RED. So here that is the content which is appending, that is nothing but a name which I'm sending, okay. We can see here payload.name. So that name is nothing but an input which I sent, that is Node-RED. So this is the last flow which I'm going to explain. So here I'm trying to explain about the cookies which you are setting, okay. Add and clear, okay, how to set the cookies and how to clear it from the browser, okay. So here if you can see hello cookie, that is the endpoint I'm using, and format the cookie whatever a cookie is getting. So I'm trying to display it, making a stringify and displaying over web page, okay. Here is the thing, like it will be displaying. So payload we are passing it. So this payload basically catches this cookies data and display in web page. So here is the second node, and we are trying to set the random number, okay, with the simple date function, okay. And also we are written a function to clear the cookies, okay. So this is the redirect node. So we are setting the headers, status code, whatever the status code is there, we are setting it. We are setting the headers empty and header location hello cookie, okay. Let me try to trigger this hello cookie. So if you can see, if I do hello cookie, I'm getting some data. So if I try to add a cookie, click on this, so automatically the data will be added. If you click on again, so you can see the data will be added. If you want to clear a cookie, just click on this, the cookie will be gone. So if you want to see the cookies in the debugger node, click on this and click on localhost. Yeah, I can see that the cookies value has been set. If you clear this, so cookies has been cleared. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys understood the basic concept of Node-RED. If you have any queries, please comment down below. Please do subscribe, like, share. Thank you so much.